Welcome to Landria, Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through fears and live an awesome life. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? I put some lipstick on for you. Do you have your coffee ready? Let's have coffee together. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and it happens to be my birthday. Of course, by the time you see this, my birthday will have been like a week ago, because I stockpile these. You know why? Because I get all of these ideas. They come, and then I put the camera on with no thought at all about what I'm going to say, because I want to pull from all that is, all that you are. Everything is available to you. All the thoughts that I have access to, all the ideas, everything is one thing. So I guess I'm going to switch my subject. I'm going to do the subject I was going to have, I'll do in the next video, because I just realized something. This is so important. So I had a friend, my friend Shelly and Susan, sisters, wonderful, wonderful people, just amazing. And I'm so blessed through my internet marketing training. I get to meet the most incredible people. I'm talking so many people out there changing their lives, willing to step out of the box and start to do something different that can be very scary. So I want you to remember this. So I get to meet these people that decide they're not going to live traditional lives. And you guys will see the little things come out here. It's just free information about internet training, because people want to change their lives. I know you want to change your life. That's why you're on this channel. That's why we watch all these spiritual channels. We're constantly wanting to improve, and we feel like we don't have that power or those answers ourselves. Or if we know we do, we're not sure how to access them. So I want to talk today about accessing them, because my friends Shelly and Susan did a meditation that I did, and I think it's the energy meditation. It's the one, she said, that has the Milky Way picture on the front. I said, well, I have a few of them, but I think it's the energy meditation. And so today we're going to talk about this. Breaking through fears and accessing what you are is what Shelly and Susan used that meditation to do. And that's when you go into this place of fear. Fear is about the ego and the one. Fear is, I'm not getting something, or I need something, or somebody did something to me. It goes into this very condensed, dense density. Density is not expansion. Density is the body. Density is what, makes us believe that we are not all that we are. So that meditation helped my friends, because what I do in it, and we're going to talk about today, is I get you to focus on the expansion out here and not the density in here. When you, which by the way, you are all that, right? You've seen my my little manifesting videos, which, all out here that's creating is you. It's what you're feeling. It's if you believe. Belief is it opening up and going, yes, an expansion. You're believing and thinking, and it is you. So when you do this meditation, or you focus on this out here, you do what I do when I get on these videos. I don't think. I'm not in here. I'm not going, ooh, what am I going to say? How am I going to say it? Should I script this? By the way, I don't have my mic on, and you can probably hear my dishwasher in the background, because I'm just going with the flow. Don't miss those opportunities. When the universe is speaking to you, it's not something separate speaking to you. You're opening up and pulling the walls of your density down to connect to everything that you are. So why do people have inventions like all at the same time? Some people that have nothing to do with each other will come up with these inventions that are similar, because those thoughts and ideas are available to everyone in the cosmos, and the timing may be right for those inventions to come to us, and of course are made available through the one of which we are, and we are meant to bring those into this reality. So it's like, here it is, It's waiting, it's time, it needs to make its entrance, and somebody gets to pick it. That's why you should never wait and hesitate if you have an idea, because it's not yours. Nobody owns anything. I remember in my financial industry, non-disclosure agreements. Good luck with that, right? I have an idea, you can't use it. Really? You're the only one on the planet that has an idea and no one can use it. It's ridiculous. What are you doing with it? What do you do? Are you taking that idea and putting it out there? Or are you claiming it and sitting with its mind? I remember somebody told me that they came up with bottled water, the idea of bottled water. I said, yeah, you and 500 other people. And guess what? Somebody did something with it. So it's not really your idea. And that's the one, the self. It's mine. I thought of that. I did that. It's me. No. That's why you're not successful at it. Because you're not putting it out there. It's for everyone to gather and gain from. Yes, you gain individually from it, but you're also meant to expand on it. So when my friends said thank you, it really switched my mindset. I said, so what switched your mindset? And Shelley said, going out here. All of a sudden, she wasn't in here, me and my thoughts and feeling bad, and should I do this or whatever, you know, but it was, I'm out here, and when you go out here, you feel that power of which you are. Now, I want you to remember this. It's not you, like, thinking about going, you are this. You're connecting to what you are. You are that power. It is huge. And I'm going to tell you what, I know for a fact, sorry, coffee break. I don't have my mic on. I'm still waiting for my batteries to show up. I ordered them from Amazon. And I usually have to put it off so you guys can't hear me going glug glug. I hope I don't lose my train of thought. All right, so you are all of this. It is not separate from you. When you come into here and you're feeling bad, you are focused on the ego. The ego is a story you tell yourself that everything's about you. And when you're not connecting to this out here, you're only focused on the false ego that cares about nothing but itself. So I'm going to share the experience before I took my drink. Don't worry, I didn't forget it. When I was in a super awakened state, I mean mega awakened state, scary, scary kind of stuff, like there is nothing between you and manifesting. It's like, it's all one thing. But you're in such a heightened state of euphoria that you don't need the material world to make you happy, so it's not your focus, which is a density, right? When you're focused on the density of the material world, and I need this, you go into a dense state of being, of dense vibration. That's why Eckhart Tolle was able to sit on a park bench for 2 years in total bliss. He didn't care. He finally decided he needed to do something. And by the way, won the lottery. I don't know if you know that. He won $2,000 in the lottery. That's exactly what he needed to go get some money. And then he started teaching people in his home and did something with his gifts and his knowledge, what he was given. He had a path, so he used it. But when you go to the awakened state and you're connected to all that is, what happens is you actually feel, some of you have probably experienced this, you feel huge. You're not in the body anymore. You actually are not in your body anymore. You're only partially operating it. You become your energy, which is what you are. It's not like some separate thing from you. You expand. Your energy expands and connects to all of that. That's what enlightenment is. You're connecting to all that is. You're not staying in this density, so you connect to all of this. Everything. You know things. You just know things that you can't even talk to people about because you can't even explain it in words. You just have information, which I still have, by the way. You don't lose that. And you expand into this huge, beautiful cosmos that's power beyond our comprehension. We're like this flick of sand in this power, but we're still in it. So when you know that and you experience it, you go, oh my gosh, when I become enlightened, I'm out here. You're not even in here. In fact, I remember talking to people, this was weird. I remember talking to people and actually consciously being out here, and as if I was viewing it, not separately, I still was seeing through my own eyes, but my energy was so big, I would actually be there sort of just observing and talking, and it was an effort to talk because I was more out here than I was in my body. And just observing, seriously, could have gone into a cave and sat there for the rest of my life. So what happens when you go into that euphoric state, you'll come down a little bit if you go to a super euphoric state and you really detach from the world. Because you're not connected to the physical world anymore. You know, this stuff doesn't mean anything. Isn't this cute? Tweet. It's a candle. This stuff holds no meaning. You know, if I broke it, I'd go, oh, it's broken. So when you go to the euphoric state, you don't really need the stuff. You don't need the this or that. You enjoy it. You appreciate it. But it doesn't hold the meaning. You don't get those feelings anymore from it because you don't need it anymore. And that's the best place to be. So when you are in this state of worry, when you're in this state of stress and just you're giving up, depression, you're in the condensed me. And that's the ego. Because a lot of you guys don't think it's the ego in operation when that happens. That's totally the ego. The ego is, what's happening to me? I'm afraid. I don't have money. I need. And then that's the worst possible place. Well, nothing's worse because you're always learning, right? But it's not the best place for you to be if you want to expand and be out here and get the money. The problem is for us, challenge is for us, is that how do I not want the money if I'm broke? How do I get out of that mindset of wanting the money? You got to let go, and if you need to, do that meditation. Connect with your energy, and take this, and you imagine that energy, and you push it out there. Writers, songwriters, all you guys know this. How many times have famous writers said, it wasn't me, I didn't write this. I didn't write it. And they weren't channeling. So this is the other thing, channeling. I don't get into that. I don't think, now do I believe that there are actually separate entities that go through people and channel? Yes, I do. But I think this channeling thing's gotten to the point where there's all these separate entities, and most times it's just somebody sitting there talking, connecting to the energy field. That's all they're doing. Now yes, occasionally an entity will come in. I question that too. I think a lot of people get attention from that, and the bottom line is listen to the message. If the message is positive, pure positive, I mean 100% positive. I saw a channeler not too long ago, just out of kicks, because one of my friends, he's a talk show host, and he interviewed her, and she was saying stuff that was no positive spirit would be saying. It was not nice. And it was like her opinion. Through this, and then the voice changes and all this stuff, I said, walk away. You connect to that same energy. Not an entity out there. You don't need that. You connect to all of that. You hold that power. You don't need some other entity coming in. You don't know what the heck that is anyways. Right? What's it saying? Oh no, this entity said this. Oh no, this entity said this. What do you think? When I get on here, I connect to this. Whenever I get into a place where something creeps in, I'm like, oh, there's a pattern. That's my next video. That's the video I was going to do first, is patterns. How do you get out of patterns? Self-destructive patterns. You've got to recognize them. You've got to get past that me and say, push out. Push out into that energy and connect with every idea, every answer, every inspirational thought, every beautiful feeling, it is all out there. And when you are focused on that, you're no longer focused on those thoughts. You stop thinking about this stuff because you're focused on that energy of which you are. So you sit here and actually feel that energy come off. You can actually feel that energy come. And imagine you not as the energy sitting here. Imagine you as the energy in everything that is not visible with your human eye. Imagine everything around you is power teeming. It's electrical, it's tingling, it's creating constantly at every moment. It's not just sitting there, it's always creating. It's the oxygen and in the plants that are coming. It's everything. It's always in movement. It's always in expansion. Every planet, every star, everything's moving away. Everything's expanding. Just feel that. Every idea, it's not yours. It's in the cosmos, and anybody has access to it, and it should be shared. You have an idea, share it. Feel that. Feel that power. By the way, it's not like, oh, I can't feel it through the camera. There's no separation between you and I and the time that I did this. There's no separation. What I'm experiencing right now is you watching this days from when I shot it. I actually can experience that. Even though you haven't watched it yet as of this moment that I'm doing it, it still exists. I can still feel that power. I can still feel that energy. And you can too. You can feel my energy that I'm sending out. This is a fact. This is quantum physics. This isn't some weird shit, you know? But why don't we believe that? Because we've been told everything but. We've been told that we're little beings that should go to work every day and suffer and have babies and not be happy but never talk about it. It's time to talk. It's time to expand that energy. It's time to connect to everything you are. It's time to get out of the little me and get into that big, big energy that envelops everything of which you are one. Oh, you don't have to get into the I am God thing. If that makes you uncomfortable, that's okay. Even though the Bible says that. Just know your energy and know you access and can change anything out here. Connecting out here, not staying in here, the powerless little me that's not connecting to that at all. That's your choice. It's free will. You're whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Use this power. Connect to this power. Send it out every moment. And when you have a negative thought, you send it out to the universe. Send it out. Say, I release this thought. Don't fight it. I release this thought to the universe. Thank you for cleansing that. I choose a new thought. I'm asking for the new thought. And it will come. Trust me, it will come. It has to. That's the law, because that is you. And when you command something, it happens. But not if you're not believing it in here. If you go, I command it. No. Be it. Know it. Access it. Share it. And receive. Namaste.